Hello again, welcome back guys to another video. Alright guys. Yep, right. So this is episode number 4 of this Tottenham career mode here on FIFA 23, 4th episode. As you guys saw in the last episode, remember guys, we only played 2 games, so we lost 5-1 home to Aston Villa, really poor, and then we beat Sporting 3-1. Today we'll play, let's see, who should we play? Right, so guys, we'll actually play the whole of this episode, we'll play the whole of October. We've got Palace, Newcastle, Marseille away in the Champions League, away to United, away to Leeds in the Cup, and then at home to Leeds in the League. But guys, I want us to improve well in the Premier League these days. Ollie Skip was superb in the Champions League in the last episode. Without Harry Kane, it was tough, but we still got the job done. Okay, players going to international duty, okay. Ireland, I'm going to reject that. Okay, Harry Kane is available. Replacement will be unavailable against Aston Villa. When was that? Oh. Okay, but we're on the road. We've got to show a bit of quality today. Hugo Lloris is going to have to go back and goal. He's our only main Premier League keeper mainly. Højbjerg will drop out for Basuma. Schotterbeck will start as Romeo's shattered. Ollie Skip will fill in for Ben Davis in the back 4. Pedro Porro will come back in for Emerson Royale. Harry Kane will be in the team and be there. Danjuma will start behind him. That's your team. Ollie Skip will play in central defence. But Ollie Skip, hopefully he does pretty solidly there. But Palace right now on 6 points. Where are Crystal Palace in the league table? 6 points in 16th. We're not much better. We are only in 6th. We are 4 points behind Liverpool in the Premier League title race. Ollie Skip, come on. Guys, predictions up, please, guys. I'm going to go, I think 1-0 Tottenham. I just think we'll win 1-0. We're actual pish at the moment. Remember, guys, Kelleher does keep his team in place because he's got a banger in the Champions League on Wednesday night that Harry Kane sadly missed. But at least that he's back available and back playing for us under the management of himself. But we're hoping for a good performance today after... Remember, guys, we did lose our last Premier League outing in a 5-1 defeat at home by Aston Villa that we were really poor in. It was 1-0 Villa and then we... No, it was 3-0 Villa, and then we got a goal back, and then we conceded 2 more goals. Harry Kane didn't score that one. Kane has been poor recently, but knows his goal method is still going on his straight for a very good season, hopefully. Patrick Vieira told his players that we lost 5-1 in our last league game, so he'll be hoping for a good result from his team in today's game. So here is the Crystal Palace starting lineup. It is Guaita in goal, a back 4 of Ward, Tompkins, Richards and Agu. In midfield 3, Michailimovic, Kilmans and Amana. Front 3 of Olsen and Zaha, both supporting Odsonne Edouard. Odsonne Edouard! Well, I made a couple of changes from the Champions League when maybe Hugo Lloris is back in goal. Into the back 4 come Pedro Porro, Slotterbeck. Basuma comes into midfield. And also Harry Kane comes back from suspension after missing midweek due to a ban. Ollie Skip scored in midweek and plays at centre-half, as he's got to be well because of fitness problems for ourselves. Ollie Skip hopefully will not let me down today at centre-half. But it's really hard, we've got to play well today. And here we go, Harry Kane gets the game underway. Henderson to Benedeschi now. Skip played him in. Came on at Cam in midweek in the Champions League, scoring his first goal of the season. He plays at centre-half due to fitness, so Romeo's on the bench. Could come on later. Kelleher scored a great goal in midweek. Danjuma was very calm in the Champions League game. Here's Kelleher into the middle. Guaita gets there first. Ahead of Harry Kane, who's the lad to be back. Forrest are ahead of us in the table as well. Oh my goodness. And Narak. Kelleher has beaten Zaha in the end. Kane to Kelleher, up to Danjuma, still yet to score a goal for Spurs so far. And Kelleher and Danjuma hit the shots. It's well saved by Guaita, but it's Really not a bad start to the game for us, following the 5-1 defeat to Aston Villa last time out in the Premier League. We were really poor that day. Edward. It's into the arms of Lloris. Thankfully, Lloris just drops it and kicks it long all the time. Well, sometimes he doesn't. Perisic gets it from Son. And Son looks for the middle for Kane. Perisic alongside him. Perisic is pretty tired, but is still okay, relatively, for fitness. It's a good ball in. And I go with the handball penalty. Penalty to Tottenham. A weak cross it wasn't there, but I go hit the hand with him. He's trying to clear it, but he hit the hand. It's Harry Kane on his return to action. He goes down the middle. And he just tucks it down the middle. Harry Kane with a goal on his Wednesday's game due to a ban. And Harry Kane just tucked it down the middle. Plenty of power with the penalty from the England international. He's deserving his Premier League goals. He's trying to do his best to try and win the Golden Boot. Hopefully, Harry Kane with his 8th Premier League goal of the season in 7 league games so far this season. Harry Kane has 8 goals for the Premier League from 7 matches so far. Not a bad start to the season for the England international. After Perisic won the penalty because of Aguilar's handball at the back post. Lloris got down well again to the French international goalkeeper. Maybe he does well today. He's poor against Villa in the last game. Free kick to Tottenham here. Ollie Skip is over and takes aim. And Juma to Benderak. It's a positive start, actually, taking the lead and looking forward. He can try to get more stable advantage on us. There goes Pedro Porro. No free kick. Oh, blocked by Suma. Never heard his hand or nothing. Zaha. Back to Zaha from Odson Edward. Slaughterbeck, well done. LSSV. And to Danjuma. Oh, it's poor from the Dutchman. Benderek up to Harry Kane. Pedro Porro. Here's Bissouma. Remember, scored that beautiful goal at Brentford. And here's Pedro Porro. Richards with a handball, and it's another penalty. This time a handball for the other fullback, getting it into the middle, hopefully, but he done it. Handball. It's Harry Kane again. Glacier this time. Makes a flying save. And Harry Kane hit with that with raw power once more. And by Perisic. Edwards heads into the way. Benderak can't beat Zaha and get it. Pedro Porro's going to have to deal with Zaha as much as possible. Slaughterbeck is back. Here's Odson Edward. Skip with a block. Unlucky Kane missing a penalty after scoring one. LNSC into Harry Kane again. Great for the England international. Well, the England international really knows. He's had a couple of chances so far. Handball by Ollie Skip. Good come on the midfield in the Champions League midweek and score, but he's in central defence today due to fitness problems for the team. And Juma to Kane. Kane onto Son. Kane, what a touch that is. And Messi, who also scored in the Champions League on Wednesday night. With a superior goal, that's a poor effort on his weaker foot. He tried to hit a bend it into the corner of the net. Unlucky. Great for forward. Well on Kane. Rises highest to Benderek. Messi. Look for Kane. Kane's only had 1 red card so far. This season that came obviously in the Champions League. Pedro Porro forward from him to Messi. And now Harry Kane is beyond the Palace defence. It's Harry Kane outside of the boot. Good save breakthrough before the interval. Messi. Danjuma. Skip. Bissouma. Blocked. Here's Kane. But Basuma and Kane can't link up together like they did at Brentford a few weeks back. And it's half-time, Crystal Palace 0, Tottenham 1. Kane scored a penalty, didn't miss one. But it's been total dominance. Spurs are starting to find our form, I think. And total dominant performances against teams like this. Palace 1 down at the break. Edward to Agu. Oh, lost by Killers SC. Pedro Porro couldn't do nothing. Basuma Isla. Well done, Basuma. You're doing well defensively going forward. You've been alright too. It's out wide to Olsen. Perisic deals with him. No! It's a penalty against Ivan Perisic. And Perisic, who won the penalty in the first penalty in the first half, brings down Olsen. Penalty. Zaha versus Hugo Lloris. And Lloris makes a diving save that he did need to make. Hugo Lloris is getting a lot of credit for the penalty save. Great save. Benedict to Son. Looks for Kane, unlucky. But Lloris has made a flying save of that one. Here's Agu. Beaten by Pedro Porro. Never a penalty or free kick. The Palace fans shouting and bawling at the ref. Danjuma. Kane, Kelesi wanted it. No players are in the middle. Oh, Son is though. It's Son. Well, Kane found Son. Son's been improving his form recently. Agu has been replaced by Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes on at left back. That must have been an injury problem or something. They must be changing their shape. Lost by Son. Ward's onto Harvey Barnes. Very good player. Basuma to Danjuma. Kane out to Kelesi. Danjuma. Oh, what a touch by the Dutch! What a touch by the Dutchman! Oh, the Dutchman still yet to score a goal since Johnny on loan from Villarreal. In by Perisic. Palace headed away with Edward. Skip wins it back for Ivan Perisic. Blocked by Richards. Skip just left it. From the handball. Son. Good ball across for Harry Kane here. And it's Slaughterbeck now. Hilazesvi. Danjuma. Hilazesvi. Son! The total dominance continues for Tottenham. Højbjerg's going to run for Benedeschi. Zaniola will come on for Danjuma. And Ben Davis will come on for Perisic at left back. But Ben Davis, will come on, but Perisic is very tired right now. Kellenesi, the Swedish international, is over the corner. Ward didn't handball it. Kellenesi, laid off for Son! Witra tips that onto the crossbar. Another handball by Crystal Palace. Son into the middle of the free kick. It headed away. Slaughterbeck though on the turn. And Slaughterbeck wins it back well and finds Ollie Skip, who finds Kellenesi. Absolutely beautiful. Kane to find Son, but unlucky. Harvey Barnes. Mina. Well done. Slaughterbeck still forward, but okay. Who cares? Kane made, but in there was Kane. Thankfully, Sean didn't get booking or anything there. Palace looking to get a point following our dominance today from ourselves. Son has been booked for the team move that he did earlier badly. Richarlison will come on for Kane, who has scored yet another beautiful goal today. Romeo will come on for Ollie Skip. Skip has played a really good 80 minutes at centre half today, as it's really had the team a goal. But Son really knows what he's all about. In regards to Richarlison, still yet to score a goal this season. He's got a couple of assists though. Here's one for Zaha. Romeo brought him down. Bad timing from Romeo. But just a warning from the referee for the man that's just come off the bench. A card or something. Palace. Likvojevic. They claim penalty to Palace fans. So the corner because it came off the head or hand or whatever of Richarlison. It's into the middle. Davis away for Richarlison. For Kelly. Can the front three link up? This is Son. He's absolutely shattered himself out again. Into Kelly. And Zaniola trying to whip it across. Unlucky for the Italian. Son trying to find Kelly with a short corner. Knocked away by Palace. Here's Richarlison. Forward again from Palace. Scotchback, well done. Davis. Messi into Richarlison. And Zaniola just a curl win. It remains only at 1-0. A total dominant performance from this Spurs team that Palace have defended very well. Suma to Slaughterbeck. Back to Bissouma. Handball, no. Full time. Palace 0, Tottenham 1. Tottenham win 1-0 through this penalty from Harry Kane. And he missed one, but it doesn't matter. He scored down the middle for the first one. Very tucked away. But once again, that man, that myth, Harry Kane. Total dominance, we definitely deserved it. I thought 1-0 as well. I actually thought 1-0, remember guys. So we really are delighted to get all 3 points today. Every player did their job today, marking very well too. It's about the performance. Their keeper was man of the match, Great was man of the match in my opinion, guys. Newcastle next. In 2 weeks' time after the international break. Okay, back to full fitness everybody is. 5 minutes after the international break. Benderek out for Højbjerg. Right, Romeo is back available. Him and Slaughterbeck play at centre back together again. Zaniola will start over Kelly, who's dropped onto the bench. And Bissouma will drop out for Pepe Sarr, who gets a rare opportunity to start today. Predictions in the chat, please, guys. I'm going to go 3-0 Spurs. We're going to probably continue our dominance following the Palace 1-0 victory. Got to go into the Marseille game full of confidence. Marseille, we're away too as well, so we're going to have to. We might struggle against them away. But there we go. Next Premier League game after this, remember, guys, is away to Manchester United. There we go. Spurs versus Tottenham Hotspur versus Newcastle in the league right now between these two. Newcastle in 4th. Spurs are in 5th. But Lloris saved a penalty last time after Lloris, our goalkeeper, the captain. Desperate to do well again today. John McGinn, as he's the Newcastle captain. Newcastle ready under Eddie Howe. It's 13 point Spurs versus 8 points. So we've got the Spurs 13 points. Newcastle are on 8 right now. They really know their point tally's okay, but they need to start getting better results. Eddie Howe is their manager, great manager in my opinion. Defo, everyone probably agree with that. So just a couple of changes from the 2 weeks ago victory at Palace. Romeo comes back into defence. Sarr and Højbjerg both come in. And Zaniola also starts. Harry Kane penalty was the difference last time out. But it's really happy going into that Champions League game when we hopefully have confidence. Newcastle starting lineup, it is Karius in goal, a back four of Trippier, Scar, Botman and Matt Target, a midfield three of Joelinton, Granados and John McGinn, and a front three of Almiron, Wilson and Saint-Maximin. It's good to see Karius starting in goal. Debacca and Nick Pope are both named as substitutes. You must have a tight squad with injury problems at the moment, Newcastle. Let's go. Joelinton, it's Bruno Mares, who could be a target at some point in this series, you never know. So Maximin, with an early handball. Pedro Porro, Pepe Sarr to Zaniola. Pepe Sarr making a rare appearance today from the start. Højbjerg into Ivan Perisic. Perisic, look for Kane there. Anyway, guys, we haven't been really prolific at home this season in the league. Blocked there by Romeo. Slotterbeck. Can't go and win it. The German international signed for Borussia Dortmund, of course, over the summer. Good block, Slotterbeck. Eddie Howe claiming for a penalty on his sidelines. John McGinn. Good block, Danjuma. Danjuma, good defending so far from him, from the Dutchman. He's looking lively here on the right wing. Danjuma to Kane. Handball by Matt Target, play on though, says the referee. Zaniola finds Danjuma, who you know can shoot from nowhere. Well, good save, Lloris Karius. He should have tried to find somebody probably, but it's a good save by Karius. Perisic to Son. Pepe Sarr, Højbjerg, blocked. Slotterbeck into Miguel Hall. He's well done, he's beaten Trippier well, the Denmark international. He's crossed in well. Son, I think he handballed it. Play on, says the referee though. Wilson, finds Almiron. Slotterbeck needs to deal with him, he doesn't. No, does Romeo, goes too early. Well, a bit of it too early in my opinion. Or from Lloris. Danjuma just beaten well in there. Højbjerg unlucky, be careful man. Almiron again. Good strike. Lloris makes an error. Slotterbeck. Lloris. That's another error from Lloris. But Højbjerg thankfully got it. Harry Kane out wide, looking for Zaniola. All the players from us doing dirty challenges, but the players frankly aren't going down for Newcastle. John McGinn. Almiron. Back to Wilson. Almiron. Well, Almiron's had a few chances, but Lloris has dealt with all of them, thankfully. Danjuma. It's Pepe Sarr. Zaniola into Harry Kane. Harry Kane on to Pedro Porro. Danjuma. Zaniola, great touch by the Italian, but Karius dealt with his efforts. Lloris Karius is back up normally at Newcastle in real life. Danjuma. Kane! How is Kane onside? That's what I wonder! But Højbjerg will be a bit for the early challenge. Kane will not be a bit for his. Can the energy get better? Back to Son. Back post. Botman. Dealt with it for Newcastle. Højbjerg. Slotterbeck. Well off target from the German. The Germans still yet to. So a single goal. It's arriving from Borussia Dortmund to Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. Poor effort. Well off target in the end from the German centre half. 6 shots for Newcastle in this game, 5 for Tottenham, but a very good game. Away to Almiron. Perisic will have to deal with him probably for a full afternoon. To Linton. On to Almiron. He's beaten Perisic well. Romeo's at the back post defending. Saint-Maximin, where the header well off target in the end. Lloris, Pedro Porro. Onto Romeo. It's a very good passing move from Tottenham today. Kane, man! Almiron. Out of Saint-Maximin. He's past Pedro Porro. He's past Slotterbeck. It's Slotterbeck dealt with him very well in the end. No penalty or nothing. Nothing awarded by the officials. In by Almiron. Zaniola to Danjuma. An attack for Tottenham before the break. Nope, not going to happen, I don't think. And it is half-time. It's Tottenham Hotspur 0, Newcastle 0. Newcastle defending very well so far. So have ourselves. Let's see what the stats and all that are. 5 shots to 7. Very even game, pretty much. So a bit more attacking threats. Pepe Sarr has been very quiet. He's not really done much wrong or anything really good. So Basuma, who's more than an attacking player than him, will come on at half-time. Basuma already gets a touch onto Perisic. Very, very promising to the second half so far from Basuma's impact. Zaniola. Pedro Porro. That target blocks it really well there. Pedro Porro is looking to go over the top again, but he just can't find nobody. It was over the top balls. Zaniola. Harry Kane, man. Are you alright, man? Hopefully he's alright. Romeo, no handball, surely. The referee awards another handball. Well, this time against Romeo. Romeo's considered a couple of handballs this season. Well, Pedro Porro won it well for Basuma. Now Son back on the full fitness straight. He's ready to return. One from Danjuma, and it's good touch by Kane. Well, Danjuma found Kane. Remember, guys, Kane did score earlier in the episode in the 1-0 win. 1-0 win away at Palace. Son towards the back post. Kane! Well, Kane's having tons of chances so far in the second half. One of them will eventually go in from the England international captain. But Luis Karius remains unbeaten. Zaniola. Free kick to Newcastle. Again. Super John McGinn. Pedro Porro. Oh, and Guaranes went down from Zaniola's challenge. I think a booking's going to be given to the Italian after this move ends. Oh, Jolinton. Well, nothing has been awarded in the end. No yellow card or nothing. Perisic to Højbjerg. Son. Thought it was foul, but the referee says just play on. Jolinton, good turn. Oh, brilliant from the Newcastle midfielder. Careful, boys. Zaniola's challenge! On St. Maximin, penalty, Newcastle! Terrible. Ring on Killalessi. We're going to move Zaniola into the middle. And Ollie Skip is going to come on for Højbjerg, probably. Zaniola, I don't think he meant to make that challenge. But he has. Luis saved a penalty against Palace. It's Fabian Sarr. And Luis is set the wrong way this time. It is Tottenham 0, Newcastle 1. Honestly, the home record is poorly running, poor on the show. If we want a challenge for the Prem title or some sort of European football, we're going to have to start picking up massive wins at home in the Premier League. The only home victory we've had in all competitions, apart from the Champions League, is against Southampton in the Carabao Cup. Zaniola to Kane. Now Son. Why is Zaniola just not making runs? He only has won it. He's won it back. Save Karius. Kane now. Oh, and how have they both not scored a goal? This is a poor showing at home. Son. Messi to Zaniola. Slotterbeck to Son. Son to Perisic. Good block by Bobby. Penalty, Tottenham. Son against Karius. Son, Belters! Batters at home and gets us level. Son. Kane was still on the pitch, but unfortunately Kane missed the penalty. And the second penalty at Palace, I thought, give Son a go. Son scores one, another penalty from Son. Plenty of power behind that one. Son is absolutely in dreamland, back at home. Two penalties, excellently scored from both sides, getting a penalty and scoring it. Son with plenty of power behind that. Remember, guys, if you absolutely rifle a penalty, you can potentially defo beat the keeper, even if they go the right way. Zaniola. Look at Killalessi, the substitute. That's a poor touch. That target dealt with him. Slotterbeck, well done. Zaniola. Look at Katie, he's going really early though. Good save, Luis Karius. Zaniola. By Romeo. It's in by Son now. Matt Target away. Zaniola to Son. Zaniola into Perisic. Kane at the back post, unluckiness. Son. Helen Messi to Zaniola. Forward. Suma into Zaniola. Helen Messi into Pedro Porto, who really has a lot of space here to find somebody. Son was found, but no. Finishes Tottenham 1, Newcastle 1. Tottenham with a poor result at home in the Premier League. It's just not going our way in the Premier League at home. It's quite embarrassing. Look at that. Bournemouth even got a point. Oh my God.
Time for just a few questions.
Let's be real solid. Today we were very pish. First gave us everything, second half. First half they were sloppy. We didn't put them under pressure or not.
Thanks so much.
So where does that leave us in the Premier League right now? We're still 6th in the league. It's going to be really an uphill battle in the Prem. Champions League on Wednesday night. Marseille are really determined.
Thank you for your patience.
But it's been a good experience in the Champions League. 2 win. We're looking to make it 3 wins out of 3 in our group, guys. Hopefully we can do that, but we've got to show a bit of quality tonight. Marseille in the group, on their hand, are on 4 points. They're second in the group. Well, we are currently top of the Champions League group. So after that, 1-1 draw with Newcastle. We're going to bring in Basuma. Kelevesi will start as Zaniola does drop out. And Danjuma will drop out for Richarlison, who is desperate to do well again in the Champions League. I'm surprised. I'm even keeping Hugo Lloris in nets. Guys, prediction Champions, guys, I'm going to go... Guys, estimately, I don't know why I think this, but I think 4-0. I think we're absolutely thrash Marseille tonight. But we've got to do it. But we're in Marseille in France this evening. Third group match of the group. It is Olympique Marseille of France versus Tottenham Hotspur from England. After this, guys, remember, we are away in the Premier League, away to Manchester United. So we're really going to have to show a lot of quality in that game. But before that, tonight's Champions League game we contend with. Martial, he's there. And Alexis Sanchez. Well, Marseille with a very strong team in the Champions League, getting Bailly in there, Guendouzi, who could maybe join in the career mode at some point. It's a very looking good team. Payet's on the bench and Kolasinac. What a formation that is for a team in France who are determined to win the Champions League group stage. But it's time for Champions League football to return to Marseille. Kelevesi is hoping to make a huge impact tonight. It's really how we've got to start well. Well, but the only couple of changes, Basuma and Richarlison both start in tonight's game in the Champions League. Harry Kane is desperate to do well tonight. Danjuma has travelled. Ben Davis, not a Champions League regular. He starts as a substitute. Let's go. Perisic onto Son. It's going to be a hard night in Marseille. We really need to start positive. Forward from Kane. Richarlison, great touch from him. But Pal Torres got down well. That would have been Richarlison's first goal for the club. He's yet to score this season since joining from Everton. Sent by Perisic towards back post. Kane looked for it. Well, I thought it was a handball there, but it wasn't. Some out wide to Messi. Embo beats Messi very well there. Kane back post. Well, Harry Kane knows that the Champions League is going to get harder if he doesn't dominate and score goals, especially from that angle in the Champions League. Brightly start from us. Pau Torres, forwards. It's a good long ball. Another game tonight, Frankfurt versus Sporting. The moment we'll move on to 7 points, Marseille on to 6. Slotterbeck, be careful. There's Udder. Lloris saves. We needed Lloris to make a huge save there, and he did. Højbjerg finds Son. Well done, boys. Excellent play now down here on the left from Son Heung-min to the back post for Kane. Surely now! And what a link up! What a link up there between Son and Kane. 1-0 to us in Marseille. Son with a great assist here on the left for Harry Kane. And the England international captain scores a beautiful volley. As the Champions League, at the moment we'll be well controlling this group into matchday 4 when it comes to it. And Harry Kane, I think that's his 10th or 11th goal of the whole campaign. Son into the middle, and Harry Kane has now scored 2 goals in 2 Champions League games. Remember, he's missed the second group match, guys, because he was suspended for that game following the red card. He got an opening group match, but we are 1 up in France. Perisic to Son, already got himself an assist like the Son. Kane, Richarlison, hits it first time. That is so unlucky. Richarlison is playing exceptionally good behind Harry Kane tonight so far. Kelese back to Son. Back post. Slotterbeck tried to win it. He did. Here's Højbjerg. The Denmark international. Oh, wow. What a goal. Højbjerg with an absolute belter. Great assist by Slotterbeck, who headed it down well. And Højbjerg, the Denmark internationals midfielder, with an absolute beauty. Højbjerg, with his first goal of the season, makes it 2-0. 5 minutes after, we go 1 up. We score another goal. We're incredible. We are cruising now. Lloris. Good save by the French international goalkeeper. Desperate to do well again in the Champions League. Desperate for a clean sheet final in the Champions League, hopefully. It's Højbjerg just scored. To Richarlison. It's really, so far, it's been complete and total dominance from Tottenham Hotspur. So far here in Marseille. Oh, Pedro Porro. Oh, he strikes. Good save. But Pedro Porro looking for his first goal for Tottenham. Very impressed with the start we have made. So already 2 up here. Can we add with a 3rd goal now? Taken shot by Son again. Giselle and Messi, who Son puts back towards the Slotterbeck. Oh, at the back post, the German. Must have thought he scored, but still had the short corners to Son have been excellent. Another corner that Son takes shot to Kelese. Back to Son towards the back post. Slotterbeck. Well, he's had a couple of chances so far, Slotterbeck. German international really knows what he's all about, playing in the Champions League football after leaving Dortmund. Total dominance from us in Marseille so far. The opening nearly 35 minutes. Here to come, it's Martial now. It's Udder. Well beaten by Perisic. Never a foul mapping, I've never seen it given. Perisic. Onto Richarlison. Back to Perisic. Out to Son. Heung-min. He really is doing really good stuff on that left. Basuma. Down he goes as Perisic brought him down. Just a free kick. This is probably not what the Marseille manager wanted. His players are special at home. Lloris! Well, Hugo Lloris has been called into action tons of times this evening. He's done very well with all of the efforts he's faced. Perisic, good from the left back. Finds Son, who finds Richarlison. Look for Perisic there. Tottenham into Højbjerg. Kane on to Ivan Perisic. He's got to beat Memle. He does. It's Richarlison. Kalilesi! Another Champions League goal for him. 3-0 Tottenham just before the interval. This is a 5-star performance from Tottenham Hotspur. Great assist and Kalilesi in on the volley. And he absolutely rifled it into the corner of the net. The Sweden international. Look at the connection on that one. And he already has his second Champions League goal of the season. 3-0. Half time, it's Olympic Marseille 0. Tottenham 3-0 up on the roads. A massive performance this is at the moment. Rangers somehow beating Liverpool at Ibrox. Oh my. Another group game 0-0. Well, we are 3 goals to the good. At the break, the team, I've had a team talk with them at the break. Just try and continue what you did in the first half. That's what I told my lads. But it's going to be a very hard second half, hopefully not. Basuma said he was fouled. He wasn't. Slotterbeck into Son Heung-min. Kane gets it well and finds Richarlison, who's had a couple of chances tonight, but Paul Lopez has dealt with all of them. No short corner. Perisic to Son. Back to Perisic outside of the boots. Son. Perisic! Another dominant performance still. The dominant first half looks like it will continue at the moment in this second period. Can we add to our 3-goal lead already here in Marseille? Eric Bailly. He put it out, don't know why. Pedro Porto to Kalilesi. Cleared here's Martial. And some Mliuska, whatever his name is. Alexis Sanchez. Rillapur. Richarlison. Onto Kalilesi. Over the goalkeeper and Son with a header at the back post. 4 different goal scorers, 4-0 Tottenham. The Tottenham Hotspur team really know a rag and round in the Champions League. And Son at the back post all alone, well headed. Torres, as Paul Torres has just been absolutely destroyed this evening. 4-0 Tottenham dying. But 4 different goal scorers for Tottenham this evening sees this massive performance. And really they're leading 4-0 in Marseille. It's incredible. Now Martial blocked. Oh, well off. Incredibly 4-0 up here in France tonight, does. Romeo also gets it away, does Romeo. Here's Kane. He looks for Son, who you know can cause a lot of bother. Son for Kalilesi, who looks for his second of the evening. Moving on to midfielder subs, so Benarek for Basuma and Ollie Skip for not for Højbjerg, for Romeo. But honestly, guys, I think that front four must stay at the moment because they've just been absolutely ruthless all on them, including Richarlison, who's not got himself a goal yet. Perisic to Son. Perisic into Son. Back post. It's Richarlison. Richarlison does deserve a goal this evening. Doozy. Why can't we show this in the Premier League, especially at home? Lloris. Skip. On to Slotterbeck. Benarek. Into Højbjerg. One of the goal scorers, of course, Højbjerg. Oh, Lloris had to tip that over. He did. Full out of subs, huh? We've only brought on 2 subs this evening ourselves. We still have 3 left. And available to us. Skip away for Calabria. Now it's Richarlison. Look for Kane. Well, over the bar. Oh well. But Kane is going up for Danjuma, and Zaniola will come on for Calabria, but Kane and Calabria have also scored goals this evening. Richarlison still yet to score, but has worked very well tonight. That's why he's not going off anytime soon at the moment. Slot back to Benarek. Into Højbjerg. Oh, that's nasty. No free kick though. Well done, Ollie Skip. Well in. Lucky Son. Perisic to Skip. Zaniola. Into Danjuma. Richarlison's making his run. Great from the Brazilian. Oh, and the Brazilian still denied a goal. He's just been incredible tonight. Has Richarlison's just not any goal for him yet. And my son headed away. Skip away. Skip now. Son. Oh, it's full time. Full time. Olympique Marseille 0, Tottenham 4. Tottenham win 4-0 and win 4-0 here. Win 4-0 here tonight in France. Very performance from Richarlison. Still couldn't keep up with a goal though. But a massive 4-0 win in the Champions League third group game night for us. Rangers have even beaten Liverpool, so Rangers could have a chance of qualifying maybe to the next stage of the Champions League.
Just a couple of questions for you.
Our defenders gave a platform. We're very good tonight. We won 4-0. Very convincing. The attackers were outstanding tonight. The performance is set the whole team. I think the front 4 were outstanding at times. Richarlison should have got a goal by the full 90 and he worked hard. Very competitive group. I think we're already through, but you never know, anything can still change the last 3 group games, but we've been very pole possession in the group and really dominating. In our Champions League group, there it is. My goodness, guys, look at that. Total dominant, plus 8 goal difference already. We really should be through, probably, if anything else happened. Let's check out Celtic's group. Oh, they're struggling a bit. They can still qualify. Let's see Rangers. Rangers somehow top of that Champions League group. They are dominating the Champions League now. Rangers in Tottenham in the next round, imagine. Right, guys, we are going to end it there, though, guys. I'm needing to do stuff tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoy.